Shalom, welcome to
eTeacher Biblical.
This is lesson number 25, and we're going to talk about translating iktol. So you remember translating a verb is not something easy in Hebrew, and you can never do an automatic translation. You always want to consider the text. What we want to suggest here within the iktol verbal form is just few tips that you may use for later purposes. So you can see that we have a verse from Genesis 24:19. Let us read it and then we will discuss the verse. ותאמר גם לגמליך אשאב עד אם כילו לשתות. So the context here is Rebecca is meeting Eliezer. Eliezer is Abraham's servant. He was sent by Abraham to look for a wife for Yitzchak, for Isaac, and then he meets the later on wife to be, Rivka, and she is so generous. She offers to draw water for him and for his camel. But what happens to the iktol verbal form? You can see that it's an iktol verbal form for sure. Why is that? Because the prefix will help us decide so, the aleph of the eshav. We can also tell that this is first person, singular, or first person common even. Now, why did we translate it like that, I will draw? Because many times within the direct speech, this will be the translation. So, where is the direct speech? How can we tell where is the direct speech? We will try to look for the root amar. And the root amar appears at the very beginning, vatomer. So actually we hear the voice of Rivka after the word vatomer. Vatomer, quote, גם לגמליך אשאב עד אם כילו לשתות. Let's go for another verse and we will do something very short because it's very interesting. You will not be able to see that in the translation, but Hebrew gives such a beautiful poetic device here. And first of all, let's discuss the iktol. Can you guess where is the iktol verbal form? Yes, it is appearing in the word tishme'u. We can see the prefix ti, and we can also see the suffix u. So it is you, masculine, plural, tishme'u. It is translated as if you do not obey. Ve'im lo tishme'u. We are dealing with a conditional sentence here within the direct speech. Now, what is the poetic device I was mentioning before? Look at the words Ve'im lo tishme'u bekol Adonai, which in Hebrew literally is in the voice of the Lord. Umeritem et pi Adonai, and you will rebel against the mouth of the Lord. Then the hand of the Lord will be against you and against your father. So the voice of the Lord, the mouth of the Lord, and the hand of the Lord. That is for now. We will meet again in our next lesson. So toda rabba and berachot.